The book we're launching tonight really is a testament to Jeff as a colleague and as a friend. What we're celebrating tonight really is Jeff's career as an historian, but also his personality as a friend and colleague. There are people here who only knew him on the page, and there are others who've worked with him for years. So it's really not just Jeff the scholar, but really Jeff the man and the good friend and colleague that he was.
There isn't another Jeff Gray in my life, there never will be, and certainly I still aspire to be some of the things that he was.
Jeff was a special teacher because he took a really strong interest in building his students' skills in the discipline and an understanding of university life. And once he got to know you, he was incredibly generous with his time, and he was just instrumental in developing our careers for so many of us.
He was one of Australia's leading military historians, and he was also a historian, a military historian who reached out, I think, to the historical profession more generally. He had really interesting things to say beyond military history, and I think that's one of the things that made Jeff really interesting to those of us who don't regard ourselves as military historians.
Jeff was a networker in the very best sense. He brought people into contact who could enrich each other, and he freely shared his time and his talents to those who practiced humility and respect.
I want to pay tribute not just to Jeff here, but also to Peter Stanley and his team who've put the book together. It's a really big ask when you're grieving for a recently deceased colleague to put together a work like this, celebrating not just his life, but his intellectual achievements.
One of my dad's favourite sayings was, "It is what it is." We think he meant that even when bad things happen, we need to accept it and make the most of our circumstances. This book is a great example of how people have to come together to make the most of remembering Dad's career. I'm always going to miss him, but I know he is always with us. No matter what happens or what mistakes we make, he's always there for us. Thank you.